What's up, guys? Yeah, sorry, I'm running a little bit late today. Kids are moving slow. All right. What's up, Mike, Jackie, Pat, Shreep, Bamboo, Two Way? Good morning, guys. All right, yeah. So let me. I don't know if Mitch is gonna be here today. He might be. Yeah. What's up, Mike? What's up, Coco, Rich? Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. All right, watching NSPR here. NSPR. Um, gapping up a little bit from 570s to 730s, so a decent gap. Also watching BPTH, former runner, been moving a lot lately in this market. SGMO kind of fell down some yesterday. This is the one I traded. TCON, RIOT, AMD. AMD looks really good. Big gap. MU gapping up nicely as well. We got CRON and CGC are a few I'm going to look at. AMRN maybe. The SPY overall is up a decent amount there. It's up nicely. We can look at ASX, APTX here. APTX doesn't look bad either. Gapping up from 410 to 462. Oh, you had a heart attack, man. Hey, brother, I hope, I wish you good health, man. I wish you good health, bro. All right, so APTX two-ways dropping some news on us. Just got an alert. APTX data in Parkinson's disease model in non-human primates demonstrates reversal of cognitive deficits with novel NMDA receptor modulator NYX458. You gotta love reading these bio press releases early in the morning. But yeah, man, I hope you get back in shape and you do well, man. What's up, Chris? All right, so we also have, let's see. I was watching TCON, but it's since fallen down some. Um, we can look at NSPR here to see what's going on with it. Let me pull this news up. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any news for NSPR. If you know what's going on with that one, let me know. We also have up from 1642s, or up to 1642s. AMD is looking really strong this morning as well. HostKey is a leading cloud solutions company representing clients across Europe, Russia, and North America. They announced the release of the AMD EPYC processor based servers across HostKey's infrastructure. They offer differentiated features, core count, connectivity, and memory bandwidth to HostKey's customers running virtualized environments and high-performance computing workloads. Interesting. So I guess that's the news for the microchip sector. I'm not seeing anything else. If you know any other reason why, let me know. Hey, that's good to hear, Mike. Yeah, brother. Stress plays such a huge factor on everything. You know, it's something I tell my wife about because my wife is like, she's constantly worried about illnesses and sicknesses and everything like that. And I just tell her, like, stress is going to be worse for your health than the sicknesses are, you know. And people don't realize, like, stress is such an important thing here that you got to try to subside a little bit. But yeah, the stocks that moved yesterday, we got RIOT still kind of up some. Gotta keep an eye on this one. We had a lot of fades yesterday. Hopefully, we get some more moves here. What's up, George? Pat EVGN said pre-market Wednesday had found a new subsidiary which will focus on the development of the next generation medical cannabis products for EVGN. Yeah, it's up some. We'll see if it can take off any more than it is. Oh, we can look at BPTH as well. BPTH, former runner. BPTH, let's see. So it sounds like BPTH presented preclinical data for their BP 1003 at the AACR meeting. And so it basically presented some positive data, I'm guessing, at the AACR meeting. And we'll see where BPTH goes. You know, it kind of did exactly what I thought it would. Whenever it was up at 40, I said it's going to at least drop by 50% within a month, and it did. Let's see. How many days has it been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, it's almost been exactly a month. You know, 20 market days is a month of regular time, and so it's almost been exactly a month, and this thing has dropped by 50% or so relative to where it was on the 12th, which was at around $40. DOCU. Yeah, it's up. I mean, I think it's kind of extended on the downside too, and so I think it'll probably bounce too. It seems like it would. Just from the daily chart, it looks like it would bounce. You know, it had this big run, pulled back, had a few red days, and kind of a downward trend on the daily chart. You can see it here. Very obvious downward trend, and now it may bounce a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, for sure. What's up, James? Yeah, stress absolutely causes sickness, man. And I'm a pretty laid back person. OPTT. Ocean Power, huh? Yeah, after a while you start to memorize these stocks. I've traded OPTT before. I can remember it's Ocean Power Tech. Yeah. And it's definitely a former runner. I mean, it's gone crazy before. Like, if you look at the weekly chart, this thing, I don't know if it went up to 303 or 313, or that if that's just because of splits or offerings, but yeah, OPTT up from 5 to 655. Some news just got dropped. Let's see. All right, so OPTT, they won a contract with a leading oil and gas operator. They didn't disclose the terms, and so basically they just won a contract. They won a good contract. They also have VERI, which is one of Mitch's favorite stocks. I might keep an eye on VKTX too. All right, so yeah, 2 green days in a row this week. Maybe my slump is over. Dare I say my slump is over? We'll see. What's everybody else's top watch today? What's everybody else's main watch? I would probably say mine is, I hate to say it, but AMD. It's just up a lot. It had good news. The microchip sector had good news. You know, AMD's up a lot. I know people make fun of me for watching AMD so much, but AMD's up a significant amount here. Yep. Yeah. Everybody else is like AMD too. Hey, at least it's, you know, at least it's not just me. I mean, AMD just has the best volume. It's better than most of the other volume. I mean, look at the move here. It's up, looks like it's up about $1.25 or so in pre-market. And so, yeah. What is play? Dave and Buster's, right? Yeah. Yeah, Dave and Buster's is up a lot too. I'll probably keep an eye on that one. See if we get some fades for some of these. ROKU. Yeah, ROKU had a big green day too. Facebook. Up big green day for Facebook yesterday too. Yeah, APTX, I seriously doubt it's tradable for me, but it looks okay. I'd only like it down to like this previous low right here, like the previous day's close. You know, it's something I stress about a lot. The previous day's close is such a big support level that I think everybody should kind of watch it. Two-Way actually sent me a script. Sorry, Two-Way, I still haven't put it up yet. I don't even know how to upload the script, but I'll have to figure that out. But Two-Way sent me a script on where it automatically documents the previous day's close, and the previous day's close is such a big level. Like I said, I think it's one of those levels that new traders should understand, and you know, start watching. What's up, Z? What's up, man? That's my poker buddy right there, bro. That's my poker buddy right there, man. I haven't been playing lately. I haven't played poker in like a week. I've been learning JavaScript. And I've been learning JavaScript. I learned Python. And so I haven't had much time to play poker lately. How high do I think AMD will get? What do I think about shorting CLF? Yeah, let me look. I don't even know if AMD's... I think AMD might drop some, at least initially at the open. I think probably here, maybe like maybe $29.75 or $30. $29.70. I think $30 is probably, you know, around where it might get. It might get rejected a little bit early though at like $28.50 here or so. If it even gets close to that high, but most likely, I don't know. 27s. I know it's over 28. So yeah, 28.50. I think is reasonable. Let's look. So that would be right there. I think it might get rejected there. Hey, who knows though? It could run. It could continue running, but it had a green day yesterday. It's up a ton. I think it might get rejected there. But who knows? I tend to be more short biased, and so especially with big gappers. But I mean, obviously, this thing could very easily run. Let's see, about break even day, green day yesterday. So yeah, it seems like it's just been gapping up in pre-market. Yeah, AMD's been gapping up almost every day in pre-market, but then it ends up dropping after the bell, you know, and so I think it may do that. I think it may drop, but who knows? It's up a lot. I don't know if it's going to hold the gains, and I think a lot of it is dependent on what the SPY does in the overall microchip sector as well. What do I think about shorting CLF? I think it's got some resistance at 1070 and 11, and that if I was going to short it, I would look for those levels to hold. Uh, you know, those two levels. And if they don't hold, I would probably exit. But who knows? I don't want to give you the wrong answer. Most of the time, it's not that I don't usually try to make up my mind about stocks like before the bell. I usually kind of just like to react to what I see. Because sometimes, you know, sometimes you don't have enough information before the bell. And sometimes I just want to see if my patterns are going to follow through, and then I can analyze other stuff too along with it. Yeah, well, the TVIX is down because the SPY is up. So, like, the TVIX is just going to do the opposite of what the SPY does. BILI moving some here. Well, somebody key the Jeopardy music. My Walgreens won't. I can't look at it. We look at some gap downs today as well. ADXS gapping down. AVEO gapping down some. GME, which is GameStop, right? Gapping down some. I think GameStop is just gonna dive down. I don't think GameStop. I think one of the best shorts in the market right now is GameStop. At least before this drop, at least. Because, I mean, let's face it here, you know. It's a failing business model. Like, let's be honest here. You know, I haven't bought a physical copy of a video game in years. I just don't buy physical copies anymore. Because there's no point in it. Because I can just download them to my Xbox. I don't need to drive to GameStop and have them push their cards on me. You know what I mean? And so, what's the point? It's a failing. It's going to be obsolete. It's like Barnes and Noble. You know, it's like Barnes and Noble, where like yeah, you might have like a niche of people that like want to buy physical books, but a large majority of people are just buying ebooks now, and that's ultimately gonna make the whole business model fail. I mean, I'm not too old for gaming, I don't think. I'm 30, you know. What's wrong with gaming at 30? I'm 30 years old. I can play video games, you know. Look, I do my grown-up stuff, you know, in the morning right now. Right, but even that used games model is gonna fail too, you know, because eventually people are gonna run out of physical games to sell them. Right. Yeah, yeah. I'm doing my grown up stuff now. I'll do my. If I want to be a kid, I'll go play video games afterwards. Appreciate the sub, Ahmed. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. As well as Pac, Alexander. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the subs. I mean, yeah. Like I do my adult stuff too, you know? Like I've recently taught myself Python coding language. I've taught myself JavaScript coding language. Um I play poker, you know, online and in person and at casinos. And so I do my adult stuff when I want to, you know. But sometimes I just want to play video games. Hey, those are what I consider adult stuff, Pat. What I consider adult stuff. Well, casinos are definitely adult stuff, you know. So poker's definitely an adult stuff. EVGN? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, somebody mentioned EVGN as well. Right, video games will actually like help your problem solving. They'll help your the speed at which you think as well, and your reaction time. People hate on video games, but they do kind of condition your brain to do certain things better. And but they also probably condition your brain to do certain things worse as well. And so you got to be objective about it and honest. Yeah, somebody talked about EVG, and I'm looking for the news story right now. Yeah, they said that pre-market Wednesday they formed a new subsidiary, which is called Canonic Ltd, which focuses on the development of the next generation of medical cannabis product, EVGN. So basically, they're going to enter into the cannabis space, and they're gapping up some. The volume's still pretty low. I'm not going to trust it. But yeah, I think honestly, I think trading kind of gravitates towards people who play video games because it's like the closest you can come to playing a video game for a living. You know what I mean? Like it's not a video game, but it's the closest you can come. I think basically, I think trading brings in like really competitive people, and yeah, I think most traders are pretty competitive overall. I think you have to be. OPTT, where did it go from here? Oh, OPTT did run up. Appreciate it, Pat. Yeah, look at OPTT Go. This one dropped. This one can't talk. This one won a contract, right? And so it's gapping up from $5 all the way to almost 780s right now. And so a significant gap up here. We'll see if it follows through. I don't know if I'll actually be able to trade it or not. But big gap up here. We'll see where this one goes. Nokia and Ford. Yeah, they're just, the float's just too big for these for me. There's just not a big enough range. You know, I'd have to take big share size to make significant gains from it. Unless you mean the other Ford, which is FORD. Yeah, what's up, Martin? Welcome, brother. I'm going to keep an eye on BILI, but yeah, APTX gapped up and it kind of filled the gap the rest of the time. We'll see where that one goes as well. Yeah, I'm probably just going to stick with AMD, MU, see if we get any good movement here. If it starts to spike up too much, though, I'm probably just going to avoid it. And so it depends. You know, you guys know me. I'm mostly a short trader, and so we'll see if we get some good short opportunity here. All right, guys. Well, we got about 7 minutes left. Yeah, absolutely, Martin. That's right, bro. Yeah, what didn't Bitcoin drop yesterday? Right? Let me see. Oh no, Bitcoin spiked this morning. Wow. Bitcoin up to 5K. Biggest spike in a while for Bitcoin. Wow. So Bitcoin, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, so Bitcoin related stocks might be in play. What's a few Bitcoin related stocks? I know they got MARA, DPW. We got what's a few other Bitcoin stocks? I know we got a lot of them. Riot is one. Yeah, Bitcoin's spiking up here. All right, we got Mitch is going to be joining us here. But yeah, Bitcoin up to over 5K this morning. All right, guys, we got about 5 minutes left. About 5 minutes left. Let's get everything rolling here and get everything ready for trading. Here we go. Nice, DJ. Any advice for someone looking to get into all of this? Still mostly researching for the minute myself. Morning, Paul. Just take it slow. Take it slow. Use small sizing. What's up, Paul? But yeah, take it slow. Use small sizing. Just protect your account. Take it slow. Trade with paper at first. Don't force it. Don't use huge sizing. If you do use real money, I suggest using tiny sizing and just taking it very slow. Most new traders are going to lose their first account anyway, and so there's no reason to go crazy with it. How do you know what stocks you can buy on TEFs? You just go to their trade manager and you can type the stocks in. Like I can type in RIOT. It's tradable. SGMO, tradable. NSPR is not tradable. TCON is not tradable. AMD is. Cron is. And so you can just type it. You go to trade manager and go to symbol. And then you can just type it in. If it has a Y, that means it's tradable. If it has an N or if it has nothing here, then it's not tradable. What's up, Vice? Good morning, man. What's up, bro? Yeah, OPTT kind of going crazy here. Oh, we got Mitch at the coffee shop again this morning, guys. Mitch at the coffee shop. Coffee shop Mitch. Hold on, brother. Let me get my sound set up here. Zoom is not responding. Alright, sound is good. There you go. Alright, I could hear you. Hold on. Let me get you up here. Right. Here. Alright, say something. There you go. Alright, now you're up.
What's up, everybody?
We got coffee shop. Coffee shop Mitch this morning at the coffee shop hanging out.
Yep. Let's see what we got today.
Yep. All right, guys, we got about 20 seconds. Let's do it. $10 stock that can be traded. They got SGMO. I'm going to be looking at RIOT. They got AMD. $10 exactly stock. I'm not sure.
What's your top stock for the day, brother?
AMD. All right, there's the bell.
Let's see what we get here.
Yeah. Here we go. All right, guys. So like I've been doing, I'm gonna look at AMD for the moving average crossover play. I don't want to miss it. Let me get all this stuff set up. There we go. All right, we got a crossover right before the bell. All right, OPTT. Kind of the big stock of the day here. BILI spiking up. BILI. SPY dropping some. SPY is dropping. Yeah, what's that noise?
It's the music, probably.
Oh,
You hear something in the background?
yeah. I just hear banging around too.
Oh no, that's just the door.
Oh.
That was the door opening. I
No
say
stress.
the life of the coffee shop.
Yeah, man, no stress. All right, we got OPTT. Gonna look at, like I said, Riot with Bitcoin going crazy. Riot looks interesting. We may get a spike here for the moving average crossover play on AMD. I'm gonna look for it. I doubt they'll fail me right now. They'll probably wait, but I could still test it out. I've been testing the strategy. It's been working extremely well lately. Yeah, music's too loud, bro. You gotta mute it a little bit.
I got you.
Okay. All right, here goes the spike here. Roku big drop. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on Roku. I'm looking at AMD for the moving average play now. Roku is dropping big there. All right, there's the cross on AMD. Let's just hope it holds here. Risk is about 28.10 or so. I took off some there. Really, I probably should have taken the rest off, but it's okay. Alright, so I got exactly 10 cents. Scaled out a little bit too early, but that's kind of the goal of it, was just a quick scalp, and it worked again. So that's all I really care about. We'll move on with the rest of the day now that I got that done. If you guys remember the class we had on this strategy, it works extremely well. You know, like I said, I'm risking... Oh, I got out a little bit too early. I forgot my risk was 15 cents instead, so actually a little bit worse, but that's okay. Green is green, I guess. Got to focus on that a little bit. Looking at Roku here. Looking at Roku. It has to do with the broker I'm using, real. I'm not going to ramble about it now, but it has to do with the broker I'm using on why I'm using limit orders. I'm looking at Roku here. Really, I should have gotten out of... I got in at 24. I should have gotten out at 40. So I should have gotten out right here. But got out a little bit early, but that's okay. Looking at Roku here. Let me get all these out though, now that I've gotten the crossover strategy, and that's finished.
Keeping a close eye on GME.
GameStop. Yeah, man. I was saying it earlier. I think GameStop's a failing business model. If that has anything to come into play with it. I'm looking at Roku here. If Roku could spike up to like 70, 50, it's just about where to set risk. Like I could do 75 here and then set from 70, 50 down to 70. And so that would give me roughly 2 to 1 with 25-cent risk and a 50-cent reward or so. But the VWAP's dropping quick, and so is Roku, and so I don't like it as much. The SPY's down, though. Later, Martin. Good to have you here, bro. NSPR. A few people talking about NSPR. Riot, spike it up some here. What is Cron?
ACB looking like maybe a VWAP bounce here, but it needs to really get above 9 to really look bullish.
I'm looking at a CGC in the cannabis sector as well. Maybe Riot too. It just depends. Riot, big drop. Yeah, appreciate it, real. Thanks, bro. Yeah, man, we've grown a lot, man, over the years, bro, and it's kind of slowly gotten bigger and bigger. So it's cool to see. So appreciate it. All right, so VWAP's dropping a lot here with Roku, but so is the stock, and so it's just kind of where do I want to set my risk? I can set a or where do I want to enter this thing? I want the VWAP to drop to roughly around 70, and then I can use 70/30 as my risk, and then as long as I get 60 cents of a reward, that's reasonable here. And so if the VWAP drops to 70, and I can use that 70/30 area as risk, and I can enter it around 70, get at least 69.40, which is doable, which would be down here. We got CGC spiking up to the VWAP here as well. CGC, AMD's just running here as well. But we got CGC up here. Volume is just a little bit too low for me, honestly, with this one. It's just a little bit too low for CGC. Just don't like how it's moving. Too big a chance that it's going to squeeze up there. We got Y and DX, though, which is one I usually have been fading, playing fades off of. Kron reversing here, and so we might get some reversals.
Yeah, you there? Yo, John, can you hear me? Yo, can you hear me, John?
Sorry, I've been muted apparently. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I've been muted apparently. Oh, there goes Roku, and it's right at 70. Oh no, hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Does anybody see this? I
All
like
right,
stepped
guys.
away for.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
All
Sorry.
right, guys. I'm short lift there at 95s off of 710s here. Oh, quick stop out. 100 shares. $24 loss. You
Honestly,
okay with that?
I'm super frustrated, bro. Like oh my bad, man.
It
Dude,
happens, bro.
does anybody remember what I said with Roku? Does anybody remember what I said with Roku? I said, hey, if the VWAP falls down to $70, I could use 70/30 as my risk, and then give myself a 79 or 69.40 reward target. And it's like it pops up exactly to that level. I might get another shot here though. We'll see. Maybe. Ugh. But yeah, don't stress it, Mitch. That's a tiny loss. Sorry, brother. I didn't mean to. I know you got into a trade. But man, it's just frustrating. I stepped away for a minute. Let's see what we have here. There's 90s. 95. 70. Alright, I'm in. Bad fill. In with 100 shares. But a bad fill. Which is fine. Just going to stick to my risk. Risking about $40 in the trade or so. I just want to see that whole dollar hold. I think that previous risk of, like I said, it's roughly at around 30 is reasonable.
Short low volume stock here, guys. Short BlackBerry. Short BlackBerry at 59. Risk is 62s.
Let's look at it. I gotta be careful here. The market is kind of squeezing up some too. All right, so we got a test of the whole dollar. Ideally we want to see this whole dollar hold and it fall back under it. There we go. See if it stays under. These 84s, 82s. There we go. A little bit better. There's 19s. All right, let's see if it actually follows through now. All right, I took a little bit off there. I'm gonna let this rest really work and see how big of a gain we can get this. But ideally, I want to see it come down to 69.40 is where I gave myself the risk, probably roughly 69.40. So at this point, it's an easy trade now. I can just stick to my levels. And if it comes back, it comes back.
Yeah, about 9. Looking strong, but don't know how much momentum it's had.
On which one?
Kron breaking 39.
Okay. Yes. I'm gonna have to. The music's just super loud in the background, brother. So I might have to turn it down a little bit. There we go. All right, so it's down to 53s. We'll see if it actually breaks this whole dollar here. There's 49s battling the whole dollar. We'll let it test. Quick bounce, big bounce right at the whole dollar. All right, I got to cut it pretty tight here. I'm going to leave the rest break even. Okay, I'm getting out. I do not like that squeeze. Oh, I'm still in this. Why? Just an ugly squeeze there. Super quick too. I'll give it the chance just in case it's just stopping people out, but man, that was a gnarly squeeze there. Luckily it didn't exit me for some reason and I was able to ride it back down, but man, that was a crazy squeeze up fast too. Yeah, I'm not trying to battle this big squeeze out. I'm out of this thing. This thing is getting pushed up way too quick, and it just bounced too fast. So I got out for an 850 loss or 850 gain. It's unfortunate, but the squeeze just happened way too quick. It bounced literally 50 cents in about 10 seconds, 5 seconds, and so that's unfortunate. But I can move on and look at other stuff today. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. I don't know if this is most likely shorts covering at 69.50s is probably what squeezed that up that quick, but it's unfortunate. But green is good, I guess. Plus the SPY is moving up. At least I was able to get out for green, which is why taking profits at that spot is the right move. YNDX, man, I was watching YNDX too. And YNDX faded nicely. Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, I'm okay with it, Tiny. It's just I hate that squeeze, man. Like, look at this squeeze. I'm like mad at it. Like, look at that squeeze right there. It's just a quick bounce, and maybe I got out a little bit early. I got out right around the high, but it's okay. Green is good. I took profits and I managed it okay, and so it's not gonna. It didn't turn into a losing trade. That's the good thing. BILI maybe for a bounce play here. Nice Philo. Yeah, SQ's running up big here. Big move on SQ. Somebody's asking me, so I'm actually shorting this stock, guys. So I was shorting this stock, and so if the stock drops, I profited from it. There's shorting stocks. There's some stocks bouncing up. I'm also looking at Riot, although Riot's a little bit sketchier to deal with. Yeah, this one just faked me out on Roku. It's unfortunate, but there's the drop I was looking for. Bummer, but green's good, I guess. I'm using TEFs and TradeNet. Yo-yo. TEFs and TradeNet. Yeah, Roku's fallen. Now I gotta sit here and watch it fall, which is terrible. Never fun. I can laugh at it though. Ugh, it hurts. It hurts. Hey, I'm gonna be optimistic.
Guy over here, brother.
Bruh, look at it. Look at Roku, man. Look at Roku.
That's
Look
what
at that.
happens, bro.
Yeah. Hey, mental mistake. I learned from this one, man. I got scared out of it a little bit too early, but at least it's green. Trying to stay optimistic here.
Yeah,
But
the key is, you're getting emotional in the trade and you're not letting your plan work.
right, for sure.
The plan that you originally set is not the plan while you're trading the stock.
Yep. And I mean, I gotta be optimistic. Like my plan worked. You know, like if anybody heard me call this out, remember I said if the VWAP drops down to 70, I can use 70-30 as my risk and then 69-40 as my reward target. And, you know, it followed through exactly to those levels. You know, VWAP dropped to 70. Nice risk. A lot of people talking about OPTT. Yeah, OPTT halted on the squeeze up. Yeah, this is just shorts getting squeezed out of it.
Still stuck in this BB trade, but just gonna let it work. Have the
Oh,
stop set.
you're still
1,500 shares. Just gonna let it work.
looks good, honestly. Doesn't look bad. What's your entry?
59.
Not bad.
Risk is really the risk is 62, but I have the stop set at 64, which is the opening price. I just feel like the stock, has been weak 2 days in a row. Didn't really break down, and tried to kind of push up today. Couldn't push out, so I'm gonna look to see if it gets slammed right here through the 50s.
Yeah, it looks good. I like that one.
We'll see what happens.
Uh, yeah, it's mostly I'm a short trader. That's why I was looking at Roku. It just followed through exactly like I wanted it to. Let's see if we get anything else that looks halfway decent. Yeah, OPTT is halted.
Maybe a VWAP bounce play here in APHA.
Kind of looking at Riot, but it depends on what the overall market does right now. The market kind of faded a little bit here. Nice Philo. Philo killing it with SQ today. Nice work, brother. Yeah, AMD's running. Yeah, but I mean, it's halted. You shouldn't be able to buy in or out of it. Unless you did it beforehand, unless you're in it beforehand. Alright, Roku's spiking up here. Is it going to tempt me to get back in it? Or should I just ignore this one now? If I do get in it, I can use the previous high right here at about 70.10 is my risk. And then that gives me, let's see, about 30-cent risk. And then I could use 69 as my reward target for about a 70-cent reward target. So better than 2 to 1 for Roku. I just don't know if I'm being greedy with this one. I might be. Alright, so this one was halted at 850, so it should resume now. Depending on how long of a halt it was. If it's a 20-minute halt, it might resume. There it goes. Just resumed. Broke the highs. OPTT running now. Up to 1070, 1080s. Yep. Riot up to the VWAP here. RIOT. What do I want to do with this one? 75 is tight risk. So it's about 10 cents. And then from... Yeah, it's about 15-cent reward. Maybe 5. No, it's not that bad. I think it just depends too much on what Bitcoin does for RIOT here. Doesn't look like Roku's going to give me that. But look at OPTT run.
Trying to throw some weight on BB here, see if we can crack 57 and 55s.
I'm kind of considering Riot, kind of. The only problem is Bitcoin. Yeah, OPTT is just absolutely going crazy here. Another kind of parabolic mover looking stock right now.
I was so mad when I saw that I couldn't trade it. That's my stock right there.
I know. As soon as I heard OPTT, I was like, Ocean Power Tech. I was like, I remembered it. I know that stock.
That's my first trader, my first baby.
Yeah, I can. It used to go crazy, man. I remember it.
Yeah, it has a good tendency of popping up one day, just sinking back down the next.
Right.
It's one of those kinds of stocks.
Nice, Giancarlo. I got my little baby, 850. Gain today, killing it today, man. Just balling right now. The only one Riot looks interesting is because I could use this level as my risk. And use 650 as my reward target. Still, it's such a big range trade and such a greedy reward target that I don't know. Risk is like 7 cents though. And reward would be like 15 cents.
APHA looking tempting on the long side.
SPY dropping. Yeah, cannabis plays up today. AMD breaking highs too. Look at AMD here. What did GME end up doing? Yeah, GME bounced back from the gap down. AMD running here, breaking highs. It's up to 29.10. YNDX faded. This thing fades nicely. YNDX. I gotta start watching this one more. I see YNDX fade every few days.
I like the long on APHA. I would either get there at the 80s or somewhere closer to 77, and you can risk right down to 70. You can see this breaking through this 990, getting to 10.
Yeah, look at Zyne too. ZYNE.
There's a pop back on HPHA. ACB also, VWAP bounce potential. You have to get it closer to 90 though. I would let it, the lowest entry should be 95 so that you can risk to that 90 because I think you can get a little drop down and then it will scoop up.
LPTT breaking highs again. BILI dropping down here. Maybe I'm going to keep an eye on BILI, but yeah, some of these keep breaking these highs. BILI looks interesting. Maybe if it pulls back to the VWAP for a rejection play, possibly. Right now, I hate MU more, Netron. I hate MU more right now. Or not MU, I hate Roku more right now. Well, while we're taking a break here, if anybody's interested in using the same broker that Mitch and I do, you can go check out Tefts and TradeNet. So the way it works is you pay for a package. It's not a deposit. You are actually paying for the package. And with that, you get a certain amount of buying power. Like their base package is on sale right now. It's called the Intro Package. Right now, you can get it for $399 instead of $500. So it's about 20% off, which is usually the biggest sales they do. But yeah, if you pay for the package, it's not a deposit. And with that, with the Intro Package, you pay $399 and they give you $14,000 in buying power to trade with. You're probably thinking, why do I get that much to trade with? Well, because there's a $700 max loss. And so basically, if you go over $700 in losses, if you go under $13,300 in your account, they close it down. But there's no PDT rule. You can, you can trade as much as you want. There's no PDT rule. And if you trade with smaller sizing, commissions are overall pretty cheap. And so it's a decent deal for new traders looking to learn how to trade, in my opinion. I think it's, like I said earlier in the stream, I think most new traders lose their first account anyway. And so I think this is a good way of kind of learning, taking a small size. It comes with the TradeNet course as well. And plus, if you sign up through my link, you get a free month of our classes as well. And so it's a pretty good deal, all things considered. They have different packages, but right now, like I said, the intro package is the one on sale. But again, no PDT rule. You can trade as much as you want. Anything that's tradable is shortable, like the Lyft IPO was actually shortable on there, and so it wasn't bad. There's not many penny stocks though, so if you're looking to solely trade penny stocks, you're probably going to be disappointed. But aside from that, anything else that's tradable is shortable, and it's not a bad deal. So if you want to go check that out, I'll post that link here as well. It's a good way to help support the channel if you want to help support us, and so there's the link if anybody wants to go check that out.
All right, my stock breaking to the 55s here, looking for profits at 52. A little break here, and I can take some. I'm only at 45 right now. Trying to let this really crack down here.
Yeah, BB looks good for you, man. Nice little fade there. Henry asked if you buy the package, do you keep the profits? And so there's a 70-30 split on the profit. So it's similar to a prop firm. So like you keep 70% of your profits and they keep 30% for funding you with the buying power and everything else. And so, yeah, you keep 70, they keep 30. At least there's actually different splits, and so some of the more expensive packages come with better splits, but from my understanding, the intro package, the base package for $3.99, there's a 70-30 split, so you keep 70, they keep 30. Yeah, there's commissions, but like I said, they're pretty cheap. They're 0.006 cents per share. And plus like small fees. So basically, if you use like 300 shares or less, commissions are like $3 or $4 total for a complete round trip. There's a $1.50 minimum per trade, and so the least you're gonna pay is $3. But if you use less than 300 shares, it's like $3 or $4 for a complete and total round trip in and out. If you use 1,000 shares, I think it's like $12, 12, 13, $14 maybe. And so it's the best with smaller sizing, like less than 1,000 shares. Commissions are overall pretty cheap. That's right, James. Hey, have a good day, brother. Don't stress it, Netron, man. Listen, I have a little bit of FOMO with Roku as well. It happens, but there'll be moves like this again, Netron. There will be moves like this again, and so don't stress it too much, bro. You'll see these moves again. I'm looking at YNDX. The problem is this one's had like a multiple fades already. Can I talk about the risk of jumping in on a halt? Absolutely, man. It's extremely risky to jump in to get in on a halted stock. First of all, you're not going to be able to buy in when the stock is halted. But if you get caught in a stock that has been halted, it's extremely risky. A lot of times you'll see them gap up. They will gap up a lot of times if they're pushing up when the stock gets halted. But a lot of times they will gap down. And the big thing with halts is that as soon as they resume, everybody that's long in those halts, they're selling their positions. And so it just squeezes the stock down a lot of the time when they do resume. And so, like I said, I think most of the time, though, when the stock is moving up and gets halted, they usually gap up some. But they're still extremely risky.
Gonna miss this VWAP bounce here in ACB and APHA. Good plays, easy plays.
On APHA. Yeah, I'm looking at it on CGC too. Did the same thing. Riot followed through exactly like I wanted it to too. I'm not too disappointed for being careful today, but look at RIOT. I called this one out too. Went right here. This would have been my risk reward target. Almost got there already. You can't buy after it's halted. Most of the time, at least. I don't know for every broker. There might be some exceptions to that, but from what I understand, you can't buy into a halted stock. OPTT breaking highs again. All right, guys. So we'll see what we get. We got MU bouncing back to the VWAP here, and MU just took a big dog. I'm assuming AMD. Well, no, AMD's still looking pretty strong there, all things considered. So we'll see where that one goes. Let's see here. OPTT still running up here, still running up big here for OPTT. AMRN's back at the VWAP as well. We'll see what we get with some of these.
Look at the famous NIO.
NIO? My baby. Yeah, it just has such a small range.
That's looks like you've been neglecting her.
I have been, man. Honestly, it has such a small range that it's like
Yeah, she needs a share size, man. She needs a share size.
Right. Yeah, look at CGC. Yeah, CGC's been my new girlfriend anyway.
Might get stopped out here on BB, but we'll see.
All right, guys. So what's everybody else watching aside from OPTT here? I know a lot of people are probably looking at OPTT.
Perfectly called out. We want bounces on ACB, APHA. Perfectly called out for you guys. Easy plays. I would have been a part of them if I wasn't stuck in BB. Levi with a couple of fades today. Levi with a couple of fades.
Levi? You said Levi, right? Hey Tiny, if you're still there, I know I said 10:30 market time for class. We might do 11 if that's cool. I hope that works. 11 a.m. market time for class today. A lot of people talking about SRNE. Yeah, SRNE spiking up, guys. SRNE. Bank of America is right at the VWAP here. Or no, that's Boeing. Sorry, Boeing. I also like it because you can set a risk of 388 or so. So your risk is about 80 cents here. I'm not sure, Tiny. I mean, we could either do it. Okay. I mean, I was gonna do. It was gonna be 10:30 Eastern time, which is 9:30 my time. But I was gonna change it to 11 because I have to add a few more things to the PowerPoint, and so if that's cool, 11 should work. 11 o'clock Eastern time. Let me see. That's 8 a.m. Pacific time, Tiny. 8 a.m. Pacific time. I think, right? Okay, cool. Now it's just about whether I want to take Boeing. I never really trade stocks this expensive, and so I don't really want to force it, knowing I really don't usually trade these stocks. It looks like a good fade, though, but I don't want to force it. I might just be done. It's a little late for me to jump in a trade now, and I don't really want to force it. I got basically a break-even day. But hey, I mean, technically it's green. I'm probably up like $5 on the day. That's my third green day this week, and so let's see if I could have a perfect green week this week. Bounce back from the last few weeks of slump. Also, guys, go check out Trade Ideas. If you want to check out the scanners I'm using Trade Ideas scanners. And these really make my mornings much easier. They help me do a lot of different stuff. They're super customizable, really dynamic, allows me to really kind of build my own scans and, figure out what works and kind of target my niche in trading with these scanners. And so if you're interested in checking out Trade Ideas, you can go to this link here. Like I said, Trade Ideas is cool enough to allow me to stream their scans every day. And so go check out that link if you're interested in checking them out. Really customizable, really dynamic scanners make my morning super easy. And maybe I was wrong for not taking Boeing here. One thing I noticed is that fades work on most stocks. And maybe I was wrong for not taking it because there's the follow through. Spread. It's a little spready, but it followed through nicely. Yeah, I could do. I think I could do one where it's completely live. Maybe I will a different day. I know I have good enough internet to do it, and so maybe one day I'll consider it. A lot of good callouts today. Not a lot of trades taken, unfortunately, but it's kind of how it goes. Probably gonna end up closing it down sometime soon. Let me check on how Mitch's trade is going. I know Mitch is in BB.
Probably gonna be stopped out here. One that I am liking is AMRN for a long, but you have to get it in the 30s so that you could risk to 2030. Anywhere in the 30s or 2040 wouldn't be bad. I can see this one breaking out. I've just been holding a short pattern for a couple of days now and could break out. On a 5-minute chart, you see a nice flag for the day, and we'll see if it go ahead and breaks out.
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
see. I
BB
mean,
is going to.
I could barely hear you, man. I know there's a lot of kind of stuff in the background.
No, you're good.
Um,
Just looking RM possible breakout.
okay. But yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna close it down right now. Like I said, go check out TradeNet if you're interested in using the same broker that Mitch and I do. I'll post this link here as well.
Stop out there, guys. It's going to end up being a down 69 day and kind of ruin the coffee shop streak here. I got to get back to work, but not too bad. It lasted about nine days, and coffee shop I think a little bit more.
Hey, man, good streak, man. Don't stress it, brother.
No, it's just another day. That's all
Yeah.
it is. All
Yep.
right, guys. You guys take it easy.
Later, brother. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna close it down. Mitch. I don't know if you could hear Mitch. I know there was some stuff in the background, but Mitch said that he's down 60 something dollars, so a very small loss for Mitch overall. And that ends his 9-day winning streak, which is okay. He went on a 9-day winning streak, all documented and streamed live every day, so can't hide anything. And that's probably it for today, guys. Like I said, if you're interested in checking out the broker that Mitch and I use and using the broker, there's no PDT rule with TradeNet's funded accounts. You can trade as much as you want. You can short anything that's tradable. Cheap commissions for the most part. You get 14K in buying power, 14,000 in buying power to trade with the base intro package. So you basically pay $3.99. You pay for it. It's not a deposit, but with that you get 14K in buying power, and there's a $700 max loss. And so 70-30 profit split, pretty cool package, all things considered. I think it's a good option for new traders looking to learn how to trade. And really, I started using them because I was usually using all these other different brokers. But TradeNet allows me to short anything that's tradable. And so it's not a bad package in my opinion. Commissions are pretty cheap. It's like $3 or $4 total if I use less than 300 shares. And so it's not too bad, guys. Go check it out. It's a great way to help support the channel. And I'll post this link here as well if anybody's interested in checking out TradeNet. Also, guys, like I said, Mitch just finished a 3-day green streak, guys, and we did it live on stream, so we can't hide anything. It's all documented and traded live on stream. So, like I said, we can't really hide anything with that. Go check out our website. We have 3 live classes every single week on a range of different subjects, and members also get a backlog of our library, which at this point is over 55 hours of content, over 55 hours. And so you can just see it's a lot of different content on a lot of different subjects, understanding triangles, VWAP strategies, back testing. We get a lot of classes on back testing, setting up your trading screen, trading using support and resistance, understanding gaps, understanding ranges, following the market. Just a lot of different classes on tons of different stuff here. All of these are around an hour long. Some of them are a little bit shorter, but We also have a whole risk and reward section here on analyzing and documenting risk and reward. We got a lot of classes there as well. We got strategy breakdowns here where we break down multiple different strategies. And so if you want to help support the channel, it's a great way. It's $15 a month total. You get all 50 plus hours of content and classes. You get 3 live classes a week, every single week. You get access to our member Discord where we all talk trading constantly. And so you can even see here, though, we're not trying to be experts or gurus. It even says here we are not gurus, cannot guarantee you're going to make money in trading. Our goal is to offer our members a cheap option instead of having to pay thousands of dollars for courses. If you're a new trader looking to learn for cheap, we're here to help. That's what we kind of go for. And so, yeah, I'll post this link if anybody's interested in checking it out. And, yeah, it's a good way to help support the channel. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll post the, here's the link if you want to check it out, guys. Here's the link, and then I'll post the promo video and close it down. So appreciate all the subs today. All right, guys, go check out our site. It's a good way to help support the channel. Even if you don't want to pay for one of our packages, we do have a lot of free stuff on there, breakdown of strategies, broker reviews, and stuff like that. And so go check it out. It's at the link I posted that says go to check out our site. Go to that. Also, guys, if you want to help support the channel, click the like button right now in this video. We do help. It does help support us. So if you could click the like button if you appreciate this content, we definitely appreciate that. And yeah, good luck for the rest of the day, guys. Hit the subscribe button as well if you haven't already. We day trade live on stream every weekday morning. And yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. We'll see you all a little bit later. And have a good day.